true self-worth. Hopefully, we all have some sort of positive self-esteem and self-worth. Whether we see ourselves as well-dressed and groomed, physically beautiful or handsome, athletic, successful, or even attractive, these values are all based on temporary exterior influences. What would happen if we lost all of our money, our job, or our good looks? What would happen if suddenly our belongings were taken away from us, or our house, or our car? Would we be less of a person then? When we base who we are on physical, temporary things, then we run the risk of losing everything in our mind. When we base who we are on the infinite, universal mind of God, then we truly have everything, and it is then impossible to lose anything. In fact, we keep gaining as a result of relying upon and identifying with universal love and intelligence. This is because one is temporary and the other is permanent. Fleeting are the objects that, as we think from our personal ego will make us up. The clothing, the cars, the houses. Permanent is the higher intelligence, which is God, and from that, an endless well of supply is provided. When one experiences cosmic consciousness, there is no going back. One enters into that vast and endless universal consciousness. That is our true provider. God is my provider is a saying that is even more true than people realize. For with God as one's well of supply, the well, if you will, never runs dry. This is because of its very nature. Universal, infinite intelligence is the infinite supplier of true love and prosperity. Have you ever tried to withdraw from an empty bank account? With God, the bank account never runs dry. In fact, more and more of unimaginable riches is endlessly provided. Take, for example, health. Can money buy health? The answer, of course, is no. But when we turn inward to God's perfect mind, we access perfect health, which is ours to have. But meditating regularly and ongoing, as we access the energy which is perfect health, in time we begin to acclimate to that energy, and slowly but surely we begin to heal mind, body, and soul. Albert Schweitzer once said, "The purpose of the physician is to distract the patient long enough for nature to do the healing." This corresponds to our self-image and self-worth. When we rely on exterior objects for confidence and self-worth, we are bound to be disappointed and let down. When we identify with God, that is to say, we begin to realize and accept that we are fearfully and wonderfully made in His likeness and image, that we are extensions of the One, individualized expressions of God already perfect and infinitely beautiful, because we are, if you will, children born from and comprised of God. God is omniscient and omnipresent, and there is no place God is not. Therefore, where we are, God is. How can we argue with this? There is nothing that is not comprised of infinite intelligence and infinite wisdom and beauty. We are extensions of that infinite beauty, representing God on earth. Just as the sun's rays are extensions of the sun, or the sea's droplets are part of the sea, so too are we extensions of the divine whole. Therefore, we are already perfect, made to manifest on earth to express God's own perfection, beauty, and love. As long as we keep things in this perspective, as long as we do our spiritual practice of mystical or contact meditation and scientific prayer, we will never be poor or ugly or unsuccessful. We will always be, as Dr. Paul Leon Masters puts it, who and what we truly are within ourselves, a living, breathing manifestation of the stars and of the heavens, of universal life having taken image, shape, form, and embodiment. We become aware now of this love vortex in which we exist and are a part of. We are peace. We are love.
We are joy, wisdom, higher intelligence, and creativity. We are unifying and identifying with the great I am that we are as individualized expressions and extensions. Right here and right now, we are expressing, we are expanding, and we are becoming even greater than we were yesterday, never less. We affirm and we declare, we proclaim our greatness because we are alive. We are alive, therefore we are creation itself. We exist now, just as we did, and as we will, now and forevermore. It is already so in the mind of the universe. We release this in gratitude and appreciation for this word, this law is self-perpetuating unto itself, returning multiplied, never void, for it must. It is law. We are living the law of creation as we sit, stand, lay, right here, right now. We simply are. We allow this, releasing the word, letting it be so now and unto forevermore, and so it is, and so it is. Amen, amen, amen.